course, we had some glitches. We turned off the watch page for a while. The chat was kind of clunky. We did have, so when we last spoke last week, we were just barely at 800,000 users. We're well over 1 million now, right?
Yes. Yeah, we're past 1.3 now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Huge, guys. Huge. So we had to increase the minimum number of followers to go live as a result of everybody trying to go live all at once, right? So right now, when you're trying to go live, you see that spinning wheel of death. Doesn't it just mean that like you're in the queue to go live? People are trying to go at the same time.
No, yes. I mean, are people still seeing the queue?
Because not as often, but here and there, not tons.
Here and there. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we're very close, I think, to resolving that. I think that was a big issue for a little while, but there was some stuff that the team unblocked on that. So it shouldn't really be doing that spinning wheel endlessly anymore.
So the question then is, last time we increased the minimum, there was no minimum, and then we went to 25 the last time we had our big bump in the 1st of December. Right now we're at 100 to go live. Is that going to remain there, or are there ideas to increase that? What's the plan with the minimum?
We don't have like an immediate plan to increase that. If there's more, we might maybe explore other requirements other than just following, because following is important, but time spent in the app, we want people to go live in boxes. We want them to like practice. If you don't have 100 followers following you from another app, we want you to practice going live with people in groups and stuff. So we have other stuff that we're gonna potentially implement, but just like a sheer follower increase is probably not going to happen.
Okay.
Because I think actually like the goal is, someone asked me about the Middle East. Yeah, I mean, we have some Middle East already, but we will have a big launch in the Middle East. We'll have a big launch in Latin America. But the goal is not really to like block people by followers. The goal is to have people go live very quickly, but not be like full in streaming unless you have like a following already. So basically, like, we're probably going to emphasize boxes a lot more.
Okay, I like the boxes, and we did talk last week about requiring people to acknowledge the community guidelines before they can go live.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Yeah.
For me, my own, protecting my little favorited favorites, I want to know what they can get in trouble for. Okay, so we do know that TikTok has like a 75-day window to make decisions. We know that not all their functions are up and running. Of course, we want everyone to be successful wherever they are, including TikTok, right? We're not competing with TikTok. We're separate. We're live streaming, and they do a whole lot of other stuff too. But I just wanted to know, like, if you have any thoughts on this situation, if we experience another huge influx, what would you have done?
Yeah, I mean, have a bigger team that has scaled out the infrastructure to be able to handle every, millions and millions of concurrent viewers. We honestly, like, we're going to be there very quickly. There's stuff that I can't say. The favorite is in a different place now than it was last week, more than just the number of users and more than just like the exciting bump from the weekend. We have more resources. The team is bigger. We have a lot more resources. So there will be announcements. There's going to be news articles, interviews. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's coming here that's going to be, it's going to be.
So we're really going to be marketed then. Right now, a lot of our advertising is either socials or us, right? The creators inviting people. So we'd love to be able to. Man, I'm going to clip every freaking news article. I'm going to mail them to my mom. I'm so freaking excited. I'm just drinking that Kool-Aid like it's Monster and Gatorade over here.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way. Yeah. How did your LinkedIn seminar go?
Oh, it was cute. It was cool. We raised almost $2,000 for the for the fires. Yeah, the victims of the fire in LA. I mean, it was nice. I was wondering if I should like advertise it on here, like co-stream it with the with Favorite It. I probably should have done that, but honestly, like, I was in transit from our Airbnb in Orange County back up to the office. Like, it was fun, and the people that I did it with are like, I know them well, and they're in the creator world, in the content world. We basically critiqued people's LinkedIn profiles. So it's like a LinkedIn.
Oh, I know. It's like, I'm going to critique your profile picture on TikTok, like, meaningful.
No, yeah, meaningful. Like, yeah, you should probably highlight this. You should put that over there.
I love that.
It was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
Raising money and also providing a service. I love it.
Yeah.
How's that of you? Stop it. No, you hang up first. Don't hang up. We have lots more to get through. Okay, here's a question. I saw an announcement in Discord regarding nefarious impersonating staff. Do you want to just touch on that while we're all here?
People are making accounts of the staff, particularly me. I've gotten multiple reports and screenshots of people saying, hey, this person is saying that they're you, and they're like DMing someone on Discord or on another social platform and saying, hey, this is Zach from Favorited, like, here, do you want to have some coins? Like, do you want to have this offer? It's like, I mean, this is just what happens when you scale up. You deal with the good stuff, and you also deal with the bad stuff. We actually have like engaged with some companies, some like agencies that are good at like cracking down on this stuff. So, hopefully they catch everything. They're not going to catch everything, but basically just want to raise awareness that like, unless it's a verified account on the favorited Discord, the one official favorited Discord, or it's like my, you have to verify that it's actually my account. And there's like, you're going to have to like test multiple things, but I'm also not going to DM anyone offering deals. I'm not going to offer money, I'm not going to ask for money. So yeah. This is just a part of scaling up. You end up with people who are trying to take advantage of systems,
which is unfortunate. But thanks for the heads up on it, and it's just a good reminder of verifying ID and never, ever giving your personal information or accepting crazy offers from anyone, verbally or in writing, unless it is verified. Good job. Okay, so here's what we're really here for. We had an update. We now have a bell. A bell.
Yeah, I need to make that announcement. There's that update actually is more than just the bell, but I will speak to the bell quickly. I need to put this in the Discord too. If you click the bell, if you're following someone and you enable the bell, you should get all of their notifications, which is when they go live right now. They probably will get a notification when someone adds a story. That might be a separate thing at some point, but part of this update is also stories. So stories is going to be in the app in the next day or two. Basically, it already is in the app. It's just we have a system that we can turn certain features on and off. So stories is actually in the app. We have content. You just can't see it.
Just can't see it yet.
Yes, it is.
Huge. Okay, stories are here, and that just to confirm, when you click the bell, you'll get all that creator's notifications. It doesn't mean you're not going to get other notifications that you follow. You'll still get a smattering of them, right?
Yes, and if you're not clicking the bell, you'll still get some of the notifications. Really, the point is like we have rate limiting so people don't get spammed there's a following culture on the app, right, where you follow lots of people and then they follow you back.
We love it.
You have a limit in terms of how many push notifications you can get. So when people are like, well, why didn't they get my notification when I went live? It's because, well, they're probably following 1,000 people and they're going live constantly. So you're not going to get every single one. But if you do click that bell, you will get all of their notifications. So for the people that for the people, and we put it in there as a kind of an interim because there will be like favoriting soon, right? And that favoriting will be you get all their notifications and you get other things on top of that. There might be a limit to how many people you can favorite, etc. It's just like one check above following, but.
Like your top 10, you'll always get their notifications. They might show first on your scroll list. You might be able to see them first in your messages. Perfect.
Yeah, but I mean, right now, if you like want to make sure that you're getting someone's notifications, you hit the bell.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell. I love it. Yep. And guys, this bell feature is accessible on a profile form when you click on someone's picture. If you're not following,
click on my picture. You can click on my picture up here for people who are watching on my side, and then there's a bell down at the bottom on the right, and you can see like enable the bell, disable the bell. If you want to make sure you know when I'm going live, you can hit that bell. and you will get a notification. The notification right now goes out a few minutes after you go live. It's not like right away. But yeah.
It's your prep time to make sure that your face is on and you're ready to rock.
For now, it will be a prep time to get everyone in. So I think we will have it a little bit earlier in terms of the bell, in terms of notification soon. But we have like a plan to make it really. Anyways, I don't need to go into that deep right now.
Okay.
But there will be a very exciting moment right after that bell.
Jeez, this is so fast.
I know.
Okay, you're a darling. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Thank you so
keep
much.
going.
So it looks like the total view count is now counting when you get your screen snapshot at the end of your live. That has been 0. Is that going to be updated, or is that already done?
That should be updated today. That should be updated today. There were certain things that we disabled for the scaling.
Okay, right, understandable, and we mentioned that. Okay, including we had a couple issues with boxes and videos, and those seem to be fixed now, guys. So if you're still experiencing any kind of issue when you're going to box it and you can't turn on your mic or your video, please put in a message to support from your profile and let them know, because that issue should be resolved, right?
Cultural experiences.
Yeah, definitely should be resolved. Everything, all of the scaling issues should be done this week.
Okay. Beautiful. Okay, incredible. And thank you so much for bringing in the extra people to keep these little tugboats tugging. You're absolutely phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Okay, let's.
Yeah, it's definitely. We're beyond a tugboat at this point.
We're cruise liners now, baby.
Yes.
Okay. So the Android audio issues, I know that's still being worked on. We have a lot of new friends that ask that quite a bit. It's the audio's tied to like the meeting function and not the phone function, right?
Yes. Yeah. They were working on it. They're working on it right now. Actually, right before I came in here, they were. I mean, the audio thing is it's basically like once it gets fixed, it's going to be fixed. And it's more difficult than it seems when you first look at it. But yeah, we're working on it. The audio stuff is really important because music is really important for us.
Right. Oh, yes, it is. And we're going to talk a little bit about that in a second. But first, one last thing that comes up quite a bit, and that's for the bannered events on the Discovery page.
Yes.
They shuffle. Like when you move away, come back, the position of those shuffles. And what we're finding is, example, you RSVP for Wisdom Wednesday in the first slot, and then you shuffle away. And then all of a sudden you come back, and that first slot is RSVP, but it's no longer Wisdom Wednesday. It's like it could be Hymn Box Battle or something. It's like not what you actually RSVP for. So the question is, when you RSVP for a specific event, is it that event you're getting a notification on, or is it whichever is shuffled to that space when the notification goes out?
Here's a cute bat.
We'll let you look into that.
Freddie, no. Freddie just gave me a big gift. It's relatively random right now. The shuffling is random based on the day. So
when
usually,
you RSVP, does it matter that it shuffles because the check mark disappears from what you RSVP'd on?
the check mark disappears from the RSVP.
Yeah. So like example, Wisdom Wednesday's right there. It's first. I check it. I swipe away. I come back. Wisdom Wednesday's not there anymore. Now it could be Inbox Battle. So it's RSVPing the spot, not necessarily the event.
Oh, interesting. Well, that's a bug.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a bug.
Good.
If you see something like that.
Brother, you guys, incredible creator here. Yes, that is the Welcome Down Street. Algorithm. Everybody wants to know about this, and I'm going to just, again, very black and white. You are all about transparency. You've told us many times before. It's not great. We know how it's working now, but it is going to be changing, and when it does, you guys will disclose to us.
Yes.
We need to be watching for it.
Yes. Right now, it's not optimized. Like, there's bugs, and so it's hard to even be transparent because some of it's not working exactly correctly. It's very basic. It's basically like how many people are going into your lives, how many gifts you're getting, etc. But it's not great. We will be changing it very soon. It should have been done a couple weeks ago. It's been pushed back because of scaling. Like we still have to. We just have had to rewrite things that we wouldn't have had to rewrite if we didn't have to scale up to the millions of people now. So it will get better, and we will be very transparent on like what you need to do to get pushed out, and like and it also might be variable. So like this week, this is what's going to get pushed out. Next week, this is what's going to get pushed out. But we will be transparent with that stuff, and it's going to be kind of like a game.
I love that we gamify it, and just again for the record,
good.
we're telling everybody on our Learning Girl Live and passing along to the app is exactly that. It's going to change right now. It's very basic. What we do know is if you're verified, you get a push. Does it matter if you're a verified gifter and streamer, or does it just not matter?
Slays, yes. It in terms of getting pushed out, being verified does help. Not much right now. It will be more transparent on what it's helping. Being verified in general will help, but being verified as a streamer is definitely going to be the
streamer is better. Okay.
Yeah, streamer. In terms of getting pushed out.
Okay, we know the more followers you have, you're going to get a push. If your chat is busy, but it's not just spam chat, right? They have to be unique messages in order for that to, right?
I mean, it's about we're going to optimize it for organic engagement and not spamming. Again, the nice thing, I don't know why people think that nice is a part of the algorithm. It's become a part of the culture.
It's hilarious, is what it is. Everybody.
But yeah, we don't. The only spamming thing will be like spamming is not going to help anything in the algorithm, basically.
Oh, it ain't. Okay.
Yeah, we love that. And that's bottom line, right? Spamming, again, it's fine. If you're trying to grow, it's easiest to do it from the number of people in this gorgeous room. Of course, we want to call out JW King Music, you legend, and Best Buy, baby, and El Rico, and Indio Wellness, and Shaylee, and Welcome to Elm Street, and Kim, and Mimi, and Hazel Fishing and Festival, Lone Wolf, Big Deck, Yo Mooney Team. Everybody, thank you so much. Slays. Absolutely amazing, you guys. Thank you so much. Here's the thing. We do have, a jump in the rankings when there's a big gift that comes out. We know that. And then, of course, Zach, the first 30 seconds of a live, is that like your best chance to get the most viewership and then you kind of trickle down? Is that how it's currently working?
Yeah.
Right. Right now, we want people who are just coming live to get some engagement. So you do get a slight bump right away in the algorithm, and so that is where people are resetting to get people into their live. But then there's also a drop off too when you reset. So it's kind of like a balance, right?
Right. Okay. That's exactly what we explain as well. So it's good to know that we are not misinforming. Okay. So we've got some FAQs, some functions, and some features. Of course, 3-minute battles are now available. Is that going to be the default for like scheduled tournaments and scheduled events, or are we going to be able to choose that every time?
Those are so 3 minutes and 5 minutes. Those are two different modes, right? They're two different game modes functionally, right? We are going to have a lot of different game modes. Like we are going to have different kinds of battles, but we're also going to have different games, integrations with other games. Like that is just like the tiny little teaser of what I mean. I think I've said this on here before, but I really want to do oops all doubles for battles where it's just literally like qualification doubles, like triples,
And for the record, the doubles is just part of the game. It doesn't count for extra coins or towards rankings, right? Or
just part of the game.
Your gifter status when you
No. However, we will have rewards for people. Like if there's a big battle, the top gifters are going to get rewards for being a part of the big battles, right? When it goes over like 100,000 coins, like there's going to be rewards for that.
Amazing. I love that. I love that we play together and we have so much fun. We know that the randomized list for battles is coming with the battle build out, right? And the searchable co-host option. Any kind of update on an app-wide announcement when that comes, if like one of the big gifts gets sent, maybe the Midas, I don't even know. I don't know. But is it going to be like, Best Buy baby, just drop this on Zach's face or Zach's head, and then is it in the inbox or is it a scroll? Any idea on how that's going to operate?
The like universe style, like everyone gets notified. Oh, we are excited about that. We don't have that yet, but it'll be a noti out to. It will be something for everyone. Everyone who's live will be able to see it. But I think the big thing is that everyone will be able to click on it, which I don't think people can click yet. But we want everyone to just like kind of pile in to exciting moments. I think it also will bump someone in the algorithm like temporarily. Like the algorithm is going to be this like the algorithm is definitely going to be this like
Positivity push.
positivity push, but like we want it to be dynamic in that like we want like exciting moments to like push it up to the top, and then it comes back down, and then an exciting moment, another one has an exciting moment, and we want it to feel like one of the things is like we want everyone to have their consistent viewership, but we also want for like people who are just in the app, we want people to like go between lives and have it be this like social algorithm. It's not a gift-based algorithm. No, I'm saying like if someone gives a specific large gift that like that causes this like the same thing as like a universe, like other people can come in and like, whoa, that was really an exciting moment. But it's not just that. It's also like when people level up their gifter badge, when someone levels up their verification, etc.
I love that. And we promote that as this is the app for people who love to love. Somebody gets a blessing like that, and we all jump in and we pile on. We say, congratulations, let me contribute, and we just keep that love going. I freaking love you. Our activities is going to be changing to more of an inbox style. I'm wondering, when would you get the share the live function within the app? Is that going to go to the inbox, or is there going to be a different notification for that? So like
it's going to go it's going to go in the inbox. It's going to be threaded along with the DMs. But you know, before there's DMs, we will have sharing, and that's like
And the question comes up often. We talked previously about the private messages needing to be like verified to send or receive. Would that also apply to sharing the live to your followers, or would anybody be able to share it?
Anyone will be able to share it to people who they are friends with. If you are sharing your own live, you will be able to share it to people who are following you. DMs will be only between people who are following each other.
And did you decide to keep that verified for now, verified people, or anybody that's just following you back?
The sharing the lives, I think we need to. We have to make a decision on that, but I think that people will be able to share even if they're not verified. It's the DMs that we were looking to be more like verified, but we're still deciding. One of the things I want to make sure is that like writing a lot of stuff that I say is like, this is what we're planning. That could change. Like you can quote me on it, but like I'm not saying that these things will 100% happen. It's more like this is the plan. Sometimes I have a vision for like what wants to happen, and then we start to implement it, and we're like, oh, okay, we need to make a decision here because we're not going to be able to do it exactly how I want to do it. And you know, compromise is kind of you have to always compromise in life, unfortunately. There's certain things that you cannot compromise, but like some of the things make sense to like, okay, well, we don't have to do that, you know?
Well, I'm grateful for the collaboration, though. It's something that's really special here at Favorite, is the fact that in the 6 months I've been here, we've tried and tested different things, and what you thought might be really big ended up being bigger, and what else was maybe is great. And so the fact that you let the community kind of decide, too, what ends up getting pushed permanently is a huge benefit for us who have the desire to participate and be heard, and it's really special. Speaking of really special, cashing out right now, we're able to cash out as often as we want. It's going to be changing to once a week. We were talking about earlier.
It's a rolling basis, so it's not going to be once a week. It will still be daily, but there will be a hold on the coins for a period of time, maximum 5 days before you cash them out. But verified gifters, like gifters that high-level gifters who are verified, will be able to cash out those. You'll be able to cash out those coins much quicker. And the reason why is that we have a lot of anti-fraud stuff that we're putting in that like we have to like come down on certain. Unfortunately, we have bad actors. Yeah.